Coach. How are you?
I'm doing great. How you doing?
Your voice holding up?
It's trying. It'll come back. It'll come back.
Coach, you guys been experimenting with some position change? I guess at the time of the year to start kicking some stuff around. I mean, who are some of the guys that have been shifting around for you and coming over to your side of the ball or moving levels?
Well, obviously, I'm assuming you're talking about Zakandre. Playing, he's moved over and played some linebacker for us, and he looks really good doing it. So we're happy to have him, and let's see where we go from there.
What about Stanford moving from? I mean, I guess you talked about it on Sunday. I mean, you look at defensive backs as a whole, but the move for Stanford going from corner to safety.
Exactly. Well, and he did a lot of it for us in the spring as well. That particular position, what we call the Zeus, the field safety position, that is a guy that. He has to be a guy for us, and we felt like he was a guy that had the coverage skills as well as the tackling skills and all that stuff that you need to do at that position. A lot needs to be done, so we figured that was one of the guys we wanted to try out there, and he's doing a really good job right there right now.
How do you approach a guy with a move like that? I mean, I'm sure he's a team player, obviously, but I mean, how do you got to?
Right.
Do you just show him on tape, like we think that you'll be better here? Or?
You show him on tape and you let him know. And like I mentioned on Sunday, it's now defensive back is what it is. It's not corner safety so much anymore. Everybody has to be able to run, tackle, and cover, and he shows those skills to be able to do so in that very crucial spot for us. Obviously, as safety, different than corner, they're doing a little bit more communicating than they have to do at corner. So he's a guy we felt was a sharp guy that could make the right checks and calls and get the job done.
Play amateur scout. I think Levante Taylor looks like a pretty good cornerback.
Yeah, he's okay. He's a good player, man. He's working his butt off. You could tell he's put a lot of hard work in this off season, and it's transferring onto the practice field. So he's having a good camp so far.
Harlan, Xavier Peters, one of those guys who you had your eye on at Michigan State.
Yes, he was a young man that we did look at Michigan State, and then we just kind of backed away a little bit because we had some other guys commit. But he's a good player. Yes.
I know you recruited that area for a while and coached down there. It seems like Lakota is producing a ton of players now where it used to be the Catholic schools down there.
Right. And it's still the Catholic schools, Moeller and St. X and those schools like the Elder. But West has had some players over the years to come out, and in that particular league, that's a good league down there as well. But like you said, that's home, so I know that area very well.
How has Brian Burns been through 3 days of camp?
He's been good. He's okay.
Yeah.
Shh. But he's a good player. Really good player.
I mean, we only saw you not in pads yet, but he
Right.
looked almost kind of unblockable at times coming off that edge.
You said that I didn't. Shh, don't say that.
Sorry, bud.
He's doing okay.
All right.
What does Coach Woody bring to the staff with the linebackers?
I think he brings energy, enthusiasm, passion, which all linebackers need, and that's who linebackers should be. And he was a really good linebacker himself. So I know he brings all that. He brings some toughness and knowledge to the position as well, and they love him for it. And he's hard on them, and that's a good thing. So game day will be easy for these guys.
Does scheme change, or does it make your life any easier when you have a guy like Brian Burns on the edge or a guy like Levante that's that skilled at the cornerback position, like those positions, and specifically a cornerback and a guy coming off the edge?
Right. I mean, I'm sure they both love each other. You know what I mean? One is buying time for the other, and so it's working very well. The scheme doesn't change. What we do isn't changing. They're just taking it to another level of execution.
How much physicality do you demand from your corners and your secondary guys?
Oh, that's football. I mean, I'm old school, man. I'm old school. So, like I mentioned before, everybody got to be able to run, tackle, and cover. So I don't like the term or use the term cover corner, because that make you think, oh, that guy ain't gonna tackle anybody. He's scared. And I use complete corner or complete DB. I can do everything that you need me to do on the football field. So I want everybody to play fast, physical, and aggressive.
I was going to say, how did the incoming freshmen acclimate yesterday? And do you think those 2 days by themselves really does help them?
It definitely helped them, and they've acclimated extremely well. They're doing a really good job. Good class, really good class. Have picked things up fairly well. We did keep it simple these first several days, and now we're about to start putting more stuff in. Right. So we'll see how it goes now once they got just a little bit more thinking. I mean, we're not overcomplicating anything. But just a few more things they're going to have to be able to do. And if they can still do that and execute and play at a high level, that's going to be awesome.
Had you ever done that before in a team you've been on?
No, not like that. I love it. I love it because you can slow it down and really teach those guys, and they can get reps. And so I did. I really like it.
Let's go 2 more.
Coach, how did you go about teaching the other assistants the system that you want to play, and I guess how soon did they pick that up to be able to teach the other players?
Well, because we are simple on defense, and these guys are football coaches, so they understand the game. It wasn't very hard at all. Show film of what we've done in the past back in the winter. We first got a chance to start talking football, and explain the system to them, and they all felt like it was a simple deal how we explained it to them. They got it down, and now being able to give it to our players.
How will you? I know Brian Burns and Joshua Kando probably play the same role in your defense, but are you going to have some schemes where they're both on the field at the same time at those end positions?
Oh, absolutely. You got to get those guys on the field at the same time, and Coach Snyder does a great job with the defensive end, so they can play either side, and so they'll be able to do that.
Wayne's last one.
Coach, Xavier Peters, it looks like he's qualified. Just what is